Prediction is very hard, and the reason is a phenomena that does not happen on frequently, very hard to predict. So I'm drinking coffee every morning or 5 times a week. I drink coffee. So you say, your possibility of drinking coffee at some point in the future will be 80%, and you will be right. The problem is that terrorism does not happen frequently enough, so the prediction is very hard. However, having said that, you can say, however, people from a particular background, from I call it hot spot in the world. There is 2 or 3 countries which promote this kind of ideology. They bombard their people on a daily basis about the West and religion, and it is 24-hour business whereby people are being told the West is your enemy. Our religion is better than anybody else. Follow us. We must go back to the true Islam, the beginning of our religion. We lost our way because we deviated from our religion. We should guard all of the above. So these spots are now still promoting, but some things have been changed. For example, in Egypt, it used to be since the 70s where the religious teaching on TV, radio, school, you hear it 24 hours. That's not exaggeration. 24 hours a day, nothing but the West is bad, let us kill the infidels, we are superior, and all of that. So this is bad. So that's the ground. Like, it's the fertile ground in here. No wonder, I don't have the statistics, but I can bet you that the majority of the terrorism that committed in the West come either from Pakistan, Saudi Arabia. Look what happened in 9/11. The majority were Saudi Arabia and some Egyptians. And now you go to the States, France, and it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out that these people were from these areas. So in terms of prediction, you can see, so here is your start point. The next step, a guy who constantly talk about his religion, a guy who trying to convert everybody, a guy who start converting or dressing the same way to show that he is better. He is obsessed with this. So if I am working with you, suddenly you see me obsessed, change my clothes just to show that I am different, start acting as a holy, start preaching you, starting even rejecting socializing with you because your face is not covered and all of that. Then you can put this plus this plus this and say the possibility that this individual might do this is high. Actually, it got a bit ridiculous in France that some start rejecting eating the baguettes because that's a bread of consumed by Westerners. So when you get this kind of a guy, that's where you know that he is very ready. He or she, but the majority are ready to do something for God. Now, coming from poor background, education and all that, are not, in my judgment, the cause of all of this. They may be contributing factors, but the majority of this is religiously based, which is, I call it, ideology. There is no solution unless we have enough courage to face reality, which stop political correctness, deal with the issues, and start dealing with the ideologies. Unless you start dealing and go combating these ideologies, there is no hope, because it will continue, and you are facing people who are determined to impose their will because they are commanded by God. And they will continue against their own countries, like what's happening in Egypt, for example, like what happened in Saudi Arabia and all of that, and against the West because they are commanded by God to do exactly this. So far, in terms of treatment, unfortunately, we have been extremely poor. What we do, including also in the Middle East, what we do, we get a religious person to teach the correct religion, but these people need to be taught differently. You have to rewire the thinking of the person in terms of his ideology. And there is ways to do that instead of just focusing on the religious aspect of things.